connect. Welcome to the broadcast of No Soul Yet Today. You're amazing. Welcome to the Tiki Hut. All right, let's call the gods, if you will. Let's call the gods. See if they're going to be wanting to be go. Hello, welcome. Yeah. Yeah, sure, right. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the broadcast, guys. Thank you for being here. Let's call the gods, shall we? Let's call the gods. My words are not my it's not responding, it's not responding. Not responding. So let's call the gods. 1 second. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see. Where's that window? That's the window because they're doing that. Either way, the gods gotta call us first.
This Saturday, GingerTiki's cheese won't know what hit it, darling.
Oh, brother, the cheese won't even have time to say its prayers.
Faster, GingerTiki, before those cheeses hit the runway without you.
Get a slice of this life, brother. Say cheese, please.
Darling, your cheese's disappearance will be like adding glitter to a coconut.
Once we take that cheese, there will be no awkward silences, only fabulous feasting.
What are they going on? What's going on with the cheese? What are the Tikis doing with the cheese? I mean, I love cheese, so there's that. Love cheese, so. Oh snap! The Tikis have come. The Tikis have come live. The Tikis are live. Good morning. Good beautiful morning. How you doing? Hopefully doing absolutely magical. Welcome to the Tiki Hut. Welcome to the Tiki Hut. No Soul Yet Today. You're amazing. Mm-hmm. Where'd that one go? That's the one I was looking for. That's the one I was looking for. That's the one I was looking for. What was that? You Florida man. You DM'd me a Florida man story. Ooh. There's the Ribs is getting into this Florida man story. He's like, the Tikis need to tell us about this Florida man story. Okay. Well, that's gonna be fun. It's a Twitter link. Okay. He slipped into my DMs, y'all. He slipped into my DMs. So there's that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it's a story link. Okay. Let me see where I put that. Because I got so many different windows here. I know what I'm doing. I promise you I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. I think. I think I've done this before. Right? I have. Yes, I have. Okay. Take a look at that. But wow. That's definitely a Florida man story. That's going to be a good one. Where the Tikis are going to tell a great story. Mm-hmm. They are. It's going to be lovely. But don't worry. We're going to do that later. Once we're closer to. Once it's time for Florida man. Because yeah. Welcome, guys. Hopefully you're doing well. Hydrogen monoxide, 100% deadly. I had to quickly swap out my. I had to completely redo my overlay because the error that I was getting is the error I was getting uh on the TT was happened because of an issue, and so we are now only in vertical mode. Yay, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. I should have. I'm sorry, I did not check on you. I'm glad to hear the kitty's doing better. That is awesome. I wish they could spend more. Yeah, that is good to hear. Yay. Welcome to the broadcast, everyone. Thank you for being here. We are going to be playing a little bit of No. We are playing. Oh, we're playing Jackbox. That's what we're doing. We're playing Jack in the Box. The question is, who wants to play Jackbox with us? Who's interested in playing some Jackbox? That is the question. Yes.
Are we AI slop darlings?
Kalo Kalo, well, that's absurd. What's AI slop anyway?
Dude, it sounds like a bad vegan recipe.
Oh, honey, if it's not fabulous, it's not for me.
Whatever it is, we're certainly not it.
Yeah, more like AI smoothie, am I right?
Right, exactly. They're not AI slop. They're not AI slop. They're not the reason my RAM costs way more. I mean, wait, no, they probably are. But you know, what can you do? What can you do? I got to pay for I got to pay my help somehow, right? Although my, what's it called? Although uh, my RAM is still the DDR4. I've not upgraded to a machine that has DDR5, so my RAM is still cheap. My RAM is still cheap, is what I'm trying. Is the good thing? Is the good thing? Welcome to the broadcast, y'all. Thank you for being here, for coming through. What's going on? And yes, welcome to the Tiki Hut. How you doing? Hopefully you doing absolutely freaking magical. It is Friday morning, and I'm wearing one of my amazing Disney hats. This is my wife saw this hat, and she's like, "You're not buying that." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." And well, you see, it's here. You see, it's here, and all of these are thanks to you guys, because I take the money that y'all help me with. What's up, What the World TV? Good morning. If no one's told, everybody hit the What the World TV with a follow. Good guy right there. Awesome streamer. Awesome streamer. Even better guy. What the World TV. We actually went to a new restaurant. Have you ever been to Boat Rights at Old Key West? Huh. Let me tell you. Morning you sleep. I understand. So we decided to go down, and we on Saturday we actually stayed by we our rental was by what's the name of that place? But the rental was by Fun Spot. And so we were going to go to Fun Spot, but then we realized there was a car show at Old Town, which is where Fun Spot is, and the parking lot was absolutely insane on Saturday night. We didn't know about this. We'd never been there before. So we're like, what are we going to do? So what we did is we were like, okay, we're going to go to Disney Springs. And I'm driving. We're in my car because I got the big car that'll fit all five of us. And I give my phone to my friend, say, hey, see if you can find any reservations. He goes on, he finds a reservation for a place called Boat Rights. And like I'd never like yeah, the Old Town Car Show place. Exactly. I didn't realize that was a thing. Now I do. But I'm like, okay, I've never been to Boat Rights, and I'm thinking Boat House. I'm thinking about the place on in Disney Springs that has the boats, because boats, and I didn't realize it was Boat Rights at it was at the Port Orleans Riverside. So we get there, and the only garage that had parking was the Grapefruit Garage, and that's like way off of Disney Springs. So we get up, we get out of the car, we find a parking spot, and so we get out. We're like, okay, we're looking, and I looked at the map, and I'm like, this is Boat Rights, not boat, not boat. The boat place in Disney Springs. Like, whatever. Okay, it's fine. We can take the boat to Disney Springs, or we can take the boat from Disney Springs to the restaurant. Cool. Because the restaurant's, there's a boat that goes to Port Orleans Riverside. We walk all the way over to the boat ramp, and a boat leaves. And they're not big friendship boats. They're smaller pontoon boats. I did not realize this. This was on me. It's been a while since I've been there in a while. It's been a while since Although I don't think I've ever been on those boats, so I didn't know what I was doing. Anywho, so we get there. We go to get on the boat, and we meet our friends, and we go to get on the boat, and we're like, oh crap, this is not. We're not going to make our reservation. In fact, the restaurant is going to close before we get there because we were like 4 or 5 boats away from getting on. So me and my friend Uber over to we were like, okay, what we'll do is we will go get our reservation, we'll check in. So because with Disney, if you miss a reservation, you're spending $10. So I'm like, crap, I got to get there because I don't want to lose the $10 because $10 is $10, you know. So me and my friend Uber over to Port Orleans Riverside, check in, and this was at like our res was at 8:30, and the restaurant closed at 9. So we're like, we checked in and we went over, and they're like, is when your group gets here, we will take you in. We're like, even if you're closed, yes, even we're closed. Don't worry. This is Saturday night. Closing at 9 on Saturday is just dumb. But whatever. Anywho. So we sit down, and there is we sit in the bar, and there is a very famous Disney entertainer there at, yeah, exactly, 9 p.m. close on a Saturday night when it's Saturday night, and there's lots of it's spring break or winter break or something for one of the schools. It was winter break.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh, GingerTiki, you all devoured that food like some gourmet goblins.
Honestly, Kalo, they were eating like they're in a food competition show.
I bet it wasn't even vegan, dudes. Imagine that.
Sweetie, GingerTiki, maybe it's time for a little salad revolution.
To be fair, they'd gobble down tofu faster than Maho claims he's vegan.
Let's just invite them to my tofu enlightenment retreat.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not get vegan food. So anyway, this Yahoo Bob is like this very famous guy. Holy crap!
So, who hit 1,000 likes first? Your fabulousness or Maho's vegan salad pick?
Darling, let's be real, we both know it's my fabulousness trending, not a salad.
Exactly, it wouldn't be his salad, but we this guy's like, and there are people like packed into this bar lounge just to see this guy. And I'd heard of him. I'd heard of him in legend, but I'd never really heard him or seen him, or yeah. Anywho, so we went, and they didn't get there riding the ferry until 9 o'clock. But luckily they opened, and we had the best wait staff I've ever had. I mean, she was phenomenal. And the food was amazing. They had I had prime rib, and I'm a prime rib snob. I had prime rib. I had if there's it's one of those things. If there's French onion soup, you better believe I'm ordering. You better believe I'm ordering. Is there a food that y'all would order if it was on, and you're like, oh my goodness, I have to have that? Oh, so good, so good. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. And a lot of people did. A lot, like my friend was like, yeah, I was watching a video, I was listening to a podcast, and they said that's one of the places not to eat. I'm like, well, the podcast was wrong because Boat Rights was phenomenal, 10 out of 10, and the restaurant and the staff was awesome. Anyway, that was my attention deficit shiny. It was you like all soups. I like soups with a lot of flavor. I if I'm a big fan of soups with cheese. Probably why I like French onion. Now that I think about it, that's probably why I like French onion, because of all of this cheese. I like, I like what my wife makes a potato soup in the winter time, and it's like, she calls it like potato corn chowder, but it has like no flavor. and so I had cheese. Add cheese to anything, you'll probably get me to like it. Although I do like the Olive Garden soup, which has cream in it, so that the dairy component. Trying to find remember a soup that I've never. Well, I guess ramen, but ramen is a different type of thing than yeah. What's your favorite type of soup? What's your favorite type of soup? Is the question. Mine is Cincinnati chili. Cincinnati chili's not soup, but it was phenomenal. We actually went there on our Disney trip, or on our last trip. We didn't go to Disney. We went to okay, we went to Disney Springs. We went to the resort, but that's it. But yeah. Welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing absolutely magical. If no one told you yet today, you're amazing. Thank you for being here. And I have not gotten blocked. So the what's it called is the meta is right now vertical mode only on the TT on the clock app because they do not, because there's with the data center changes at AWS. AWS. With the data center changes in Oracle, they do not like they've not been happy with live streaming. Now you know. Welcome to the broadcast, y'all. So, who's ready to play some Jackbox? Who's ready to play some Jackbox? Jackbox games. Jackbox games. Yes.
So, GingerTiki, did you at least get free breadsticks with that meal?
Darling, a meal without free breadsticks is like a fashion show without sequins. Am I right?
Breadsticks really should be vegan friendly, don't you think? The Kalo Kalo.
Only if they come with a dash of style, Naho Malu, and a sprinkle of fabulousness.
Enough about breadsticks. Can we focus on the game and not your culinary critiques? Maho Nalu.
But Hakili Koa, free breadsticks are the ultimate game fuel, like vegan energy bars.
True, my fabulous friends, but let's roll with what we've got and game on.
Okay. They're all about the free breadsticks. It was a very interesting night. It was great. Then again, it was about the people that I was hanging out with too. And I hadn't hung out with these guys in a while, and it was awesome to just hang out and chill with the friends and yeah, it was great. 10 out of 10. The food was amazing. When the food's amazing and the friends are even better, you're gonna have a good time. Most of the time, some of the time. You know how it goes. So, question: if we play Jackbox, who's going to join us? Who's going to be joining us with the Jackbox? All good. It's all good. My bad. 137 likes. We can stop there. Perfect number. My when I got married, we actually started the ceremony at 1:37 or 13:37. It was great. Because I'm a nerd like that. That's loud. Let me turn that down. My bad. That was on me. All right. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna change scenes. Well, first I'm gonna get this started. First I'm gonna get the game started. And then we're gonna change scenes. Right? Perfect. Wait. No, I gotta do something else. Ah, crap. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. I've done this once or twice. Here we go. Let's try this. See if this works. Did it work? Oh my goodness, it did. It worked, guys. It worked. Congratulations. Go us. We did it. Oh yeah, now I gotta do this. Now I gotta go to jackbox.tv and put in the code ZAIP. Do you like trivia? Do you like trivia? Well, then join us. Join us for some Jackbox. Jackbox.tv. The code is ZAIP. Yes. Welcome to the chaos that is the Tiki's stream. Hopefully you're doing absolutely amazing. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. That trip we went to Discovery Cove, swam with the dolphins. That's a really cool thing. If you've never done it before, you've never swam with the dolphins before. So if you're ever in Orlando and you want something to do different to do, you can go to Discovery Cove, and if you go to Discovery Cove, do it right. You do it with the right with the right packages and stuff. You get into SeaWorld and Busch Gardens Tampa for free. Although, why would you want to go to Busch Gardens Tampa? I don't know, but you can. We definitely had we definitely did not have a great day at Busch Gardens Tampa. It was completely opposite of the day at SeaWorld the day before, which I had, y'all. I got on some coasters that I was not expecting to get on. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'5". I'm 300 pounds, 330, 315 pounds, 315 pounds. And this was the first time I was able to get on Mako. This is the first time I was able to get on Manta. And I was able to get on Kraken.
Hey, Kalo Kalo. Plug in that code ZAP on Jackbox, man.
Ooh, fabulous. Time for some drama. Let's start the fiesta. Maho Nalu.
This isn't a party, it's a game. Stay focused, Tiki gods.
Lighten up, Hakili. I'm just here for the vibes and veggies.
Absolutely. To join us, Jackbox.tv. The code is ZAIP. Join the Tiki Hut and Play. Yes, that's true. That's true. I did not give a dolphin COVID. That would have been weird. We got COVID dolphin playing. But it was good. It was awesome. So for those that don't know, it's like an all-inclusive. And you get, so I think it was like $50 extra for the unlimited drink package. And I definitely use that drink package. But it's a drink package. It was all you can drink is the thing, all you can eat food, and there were all kinds of animal experiences, and with including the swim with the dolphins, which was a little extra. I want to say it was like $200 per person, which is not that bad for all the food, all the drinks. Well, we had to pay $250 extra because of because we upgraded the drink package. But yeah, it was phenomenal. It was absolutely amazing. A great trip. Discovery Cove was awesome. 10 out of 10. It was awesome. Loved it. Discovery Cove was great. They actually have a bird aviary where you can feed the birds, and they don't charge you extra. Like a lot of times, you go to like a SeaWorld or a SeaWorld or a zoo to feed the lorikeets. It's like $5 or whatever. Whatever. They got to eat anyway. But it was included. They have a lazy river that's really cool that you can actually. They have like animal exhibits along the lazy river. So like the lazy river goes through the the lazy river goes through like the animal exhibits. So you like in the lazy river, and you'll go you go through the birds. You'll go, what else we did? You go, there's a section with sea otters. There's a section with sea otters or with otters. And like you actually are in the water, and they like did the feeding and stuff. That was really cool. There was an otter exhibit, or not? Otter. I don't know. Anyway, and you're actually in the water, and they're like feeding them. So there's a monkey section in the lazy river. The what's it called goes through the lazy river. The lazy river goes through the bird section, and there is a snorkeling beach with actual with fish and rays, and that was super cool. Y'all know I'm a scuba diver. If y'all don't know I'm a scuba diver, I'm a scuba diver. I love scuba diving. I love being in the water. And I was able to go and snorkel, and it was really freaking cool. Really.
Lazy River, isn't that a river full of my jobless ex-roommate? What a loser he was.
Sounds like he's missed the current with that fabulous sea etiquette, Kalo Kalo.
Wow, a lazy river of ex-roommates? Sounds like he's in deep water, man.
Oh, Naho Malu, and he thought getting banned from a strip club was his low tide.
Next time, maybe his drink order won't be on a drive-through bank tube.
And maybe by then, he'll finally go vegan like yours truly.
No, you said no. Where was the seal experience? That'd be kind of fun. We did a sea lion. We were actually swam with the sea lions in where did we swam with the sea lions in St. Thomas. There's a what's it called? There's a not a zoo. There's an aquarium that has some sea lions that are rescued from Ecuador, or either way, they and you can actually swim with them, and that was free. I don't know about $400 for a seal. $400 is a little much. What did that include? Like, you can go scuba diving at Disney for cheaper than that. You go scuba diving at Disney World for cheaper than that. I don't know how much I wonder how much it's gone up to though. I'm curious because Epcot, Disney, what's it called? Yeah, right. Although it's cold. Although I guess the question is, where would you dive with seals where it's not going to be cold as shit? Because I'll tell you right now, if you are diving with seals in California, it's going to be expensive. It's cold as fuck. I did my checkout dives there. And I had a 5 mil wetsuit, and it was still cold. It was like 55 degrees when I did my checkouts. No. If you're going to do that, make sure you get a dry suit. Get your dry suit checkout certifications, and yeah. So it's so you can go scuba diving in Epcot at the Seas Pavilion for between $229 and $249 plus tickets to Epcot. Yes, you are right. How cold is the Northeast waters? Because so I grew up in Northern California, and the reason it's so cold is the current will go from like Alaska and go down through Northern California, and that's what no.
Dude, did GingerTiki just say a seal experience?
Oh, darling, maybe it's a ticket to get a kiss from a rose.
Or just a chance to battle oversized fish with an attitude.
Either way, count me in, as long as they're vegan roses.
I knew you'd say that, Naho Malu. Stay fierce. GingerTiki.
If you two are done with the comedy club, can we play the game?
Yes, we can. If y'all want to join the game, Jackbox.tv, the code is ZAIP. Join us. I'm curious. How much is it going to cost for living? Okay, so $243 with taxes if you do it during the day. What about during the week? Oh my! What the? No. Negative. Okay, it's even on the weekend. They're not doing surge prices for scuba diving with the fish. $243 for diving with the fish at Epcot. Plus, you got your ticket to Epcot. So, what you can say is, no, honey, we can go dive with Epcot for that price. We can go dive at Epcot for that price. 35.7 degrees. No, no. That's just way too freaking cold for me. I'm no negative. 0 out of 10. I mean, what would you? Yeah, I mean, unless I'm getting paid, I will take my warm Pacific Ocean water. Mm-hmm. My Caribbean water as well. I've done some Caribbean diving. I prefer the Pacific, but that's because I lived in the South Pacific, Central Pacific, and there's nothing like it. There's nothing like being at 40 feet of water, hooked onto a reef, and a manta ray comes up and just stops over your head. Yeah, I got that.
Mark, I've never loved someone as much as
Hey, what's up? We got 37 in a row. Well, welcome. Welcome to the broadcast. And we got somebody who doesn't have a name. We got Nameless here too. You got your 40 water temp. Tell me not only did you get your water, tell me you got your dry suit certification. What type of a what's it called? Were you in? What type of a wetsuit were you in? Okay, good. For those that don't know, dry suits require a different certification than regular wetsuits because they act differently underwater. You have to do things differently in a dry suit than a wetsuit. For those that don't know, now you know. They do. And you have to. So you got your cert. You got your open water in a dry suit. Nice. What's up? I've not dove dry suit because I dive in the Caribbean or I dive in the warm water. I travel to dive. Well, I haven't dove in a while, but I would if I did. I mean, if I could. You know how it goes. I've been taking cruises more recently. I will be sailing soon. I'll be sailing soon. I had 2 months and 4 days and 9 hours. I'll be setting sail on the Celebrity Beyond. Full face. Wow. That is very interesting. That's very interesting. But with the full face, you can do did you guys have like comms and stuff with the full face?
If you love podcasts,
Interesting.
you'll love our new show.
Interesting.
We collect clips of
Yeah,
everything
that'd be awesome. That'd be great.
Apologizing for the quality of the
that's
podcast.
cool. That's
Please enjoy every excuse, justification.
That's freaking cool.
and
Welcome,
admission
guys.
to
We're
this
about to play
Welcome
some
to
Jackbox.
the great ping pong debate. I want to apologize for the echo. We're not in our usual studio.
Is everyone ready for some GingerTiki certified insanity?
Oh, honey, with GingerTiki in charge, it's bound to be fabulously ridiculous.
GingerTiki! Dude, is there a vegan option at this party?
Darling, every awkward pause is just an invitation for fabulousness.
Okay. Well, guys, we're gonna get this game started. If you guys want to join us, Jackbox.tv. The code is ZAIP. Join the four of us. You didn't get in the game? Well, don't worry. You can join the audience. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh crap! I gotta get back to the game. Crap! I gotta get back to the game. But I can reconnect. That is something that they do.
Served erratically.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and if being lonely is a sin, well, then I'm going to hell. You? Well, smells like everyone is here. Okay, no turning back.
Time for question 1.
Let's start with 12 small steps for man. Imagine you're planning a girls' trip with a single goal. Rosé all day. Considering the length of its days, which of these destinations would allow you to drink wine for the longest period of time? Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, or Uranus?
Go with that answer. Go with that answer.
Hope you like
Go
what
with
you
that answer.
picked. Jupiter is the shortest day. You'd only be drinking for 10 hours. What's the point? Look, I'm not going to pretend any of you got this right. One day on Venus is equal to 243 Earth days, so you better hit a discount liquor store before you go.
I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if my what's it called can handle it. I don't know if my my
now,
liver could handle
please
drinking
think
like that much.
responsibly. What should Bombay Sapphire Gin update its name to? New Delhi Sapphire, Agra Sapphire, Mumbai Sapphire, or Kathmandu Sapphire?
I think it's that one. I think it's that one. I think that's
And how do we do?
like Constantinople.
Bam! I mean, splat. In 1995, the Indian city of Bombay changed its name to Mumbai.
I
Ask
knew
any
it.
bartender. You'd be surprised how many martinis are sent back because of geographical inaccuracies.
Why don't we do it with free?
Here we have Oh Holy Grain, and it's time for a this or dat.
All right, this or that time. Those have not done this
I'm gonna
before.
read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's an Egyptian deity or a type of whole grain. Think
How well do
fast,
you know
you'll
your
only get a few
grains?
seconds to pick between Egyptian deity or whole grain. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. Pharaoh.
I know that. It's spelled wrong. It's a different pharaoh, I think. I could be wrong. Yay!
Osiris.
Good job, team.
Amaranth.
Isn't that a Twitch streamer?
Teth.
Go with that answer. Go with that answer. That was a whole grain.
Anubis.
That's a character in.
Tefnut. Freaka.
Freaka. Getting Freaka with it. Welcome to the broadcast, y'all. Thank you for being here. All right.
Can't spell
Ooh,
disastrous
COVID dolphin.
without
COVID
us,
dolphin.
But you all, of all the losers, you are the loseriest.
3 in a row. 37 in a row.
Dissatisfaction has been noted.
Looks like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Using a screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a
Oh, we might get
variety of
screwed, y'all. We
pleasurable
might get
ways.
screwed.
And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
Binge Pipe, your loyal friend that's also a company.
By the way, the reason you want to win is you get to choose the game which you play next.
I call this one the periodic table of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is in everything. I mean, he's in everything. If in his next movie, Kevin Hart played the element that is most abundant in the universe, what would the trailer say? This holiday season, what's this?
Ah, we got screwed.
Therefore, just
We
screw
got
the room.
screwed.
Luckily, this question's even better backwards.
Got screwed. Hopefully you all can read backwards. Hopefully you're able to read backwards. Welcome to the broadcast, y'all. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you're doing absolutely amazing.
Let's see who got it. You killed it. Your chances, I mean.
It was not carbon.
Hydrogen makes up about 75% of all matter in the universe. And Kevin Hart movies make up 75% of new releases. Oh, excellent screwing, Player 4. This is your cash now.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Here's one I like to call Charles Deep Sea Dickens. If you read a book about a sad yet street-smart sea urchin, he would most likely say,
Please, sir, have pity on me. I got no heart,
uh-oh.
Ah!
Player
Scuba
2
dolphins now
has
screwing
invoked
us.
The screw. No, don't worry. Gray is very distinguished.
We go with that one. We go with that one. We'll see if that was right. See if I was right.
Let's see how that shook out. Let's skip to the right answer, shall we? Sea urchins do not have a heart. But that doesn't mean they can't love. Love is universal. You know, like uni in sushi. No? Okay.
Really?
Never mind.
Really?
Expert screwing player 2. Here's that cash.
Really?
That's it
Whatever.
for
It's
round
round
one.
2.
Let's see those
Thank you guys
scores.
for using your screws. A lot of people that don't
Currently,
even
player
use their
1 is
screws.
in the lead.
I am in the lead with
Player 3,
negative
on the other
500.
hand, there's a soft spot on every apple. It's you. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
Round 2 screws
No,
are
and
more
now Blank has a
powerful,
screw.
And will net you more cash for each player that gets the question
Now Blank has
wrong.
a screw.
So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things
doubled.
like that.
You're doing
Doubled,
so
y'all.
well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
How about this one? Need 4 more subscribers to fund Sistine Chapel. If Michelangelo had a Patreon page, which user would be subscribed? Pope John 007, Leonardo da Vinci is the bestie, Medici family official, or the real Vespucci?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I know I'm going to get this one.
Okay, who chose
I mean, I have
what?
20%.
The Medici family ruled Florence and were some of Michelangelo's biggest patrons.
High five! Good guess, us.
Patreon
Good
makes
guess,
it
team.
so simple to support the artists I love. Like, not the artists I actually love, but like my friend from college who started a music blog I never read.
Hey guys, we got a player's choice. What's
algorithm
the player's
demands
choice
your
going to be?
input. Would you like an attractive question or a question with a great sense of humor? Choose on your devices now.
Do you want an attractive or a great sense of humor? I would definitely choose that one. I'm definitely choosing that. Definitely choosing that. That's the one we're choosing. Thank you guys for tapping my face. So if you're tapping my face, y'all are awesome. Y'all are freaking awesome. Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Coming through. For saying
The
hi.
votes are in.
All right, guys, votes are in.
You have engaged with the
100%.
process.
Great sense of humor. Everybody wants a great sense of humor.
Set.
Let's try a question with a great sense of humor. Which of these is not one of the 4 humors ancient Greeks believed made up human biology? Blood, phlegm, black bile, or white pus?
I have no idea. I do not know my Greek biology.
Who picked what? The humors were believed to be blood, phlegm, black bile, and the 4th was yellow bile. Yes,
I
there
mean,
were
I
2
knew that.
biles. Just like
I knew
modern
that.
humor, the Greeks liked a good sequel.
I knew
Was
that.
then I learned to heed the winds of age.
There is no hiding from, I read 10 books this year, but they all involved finding Waldo. Everyone seems so focused on the where, but I'm going to ask a question other people seem to overlook. Who is Waldo? A mysterious loner created by Beatrix Potter, a wandering enigma created by Maurice Sendak, a complicated man created by P.D. Eastman, or a lost soul created by Martin Handford?
Remember, blank, you still have a screw. You still have a screw.
What'd you guys pick? Martin Handford is the creator of Where's Waldo.
Well, now we know.
Some mornings
Now I
Waldo looks
know.
into the mirror and sees himself, but other times he sees a guy who looks like him but isn't wearing glasses, or a barber pole that just got thrown in there to mess with him. Take a good look at Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. The doctor, that is.
Changes color but always starts out green. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Go with that one. Go with that one. Final answer. Final answer.
I love this part. Coffee beans start green, then usually turn red or yellow before becoming a very appetizing brown.
¿Sabes qué es lindo? Yes, perritos.
Feast your eyes upon this. Flip the script. Brace yourself, we're gonna do this one back to front. Before and after. What NBC drama uses non-chronological storytelling? What Lady Gaga song has secret backwards messages? What is Stephen Hawking's book on time paradoxes? Or what is one of Jeopardy's most popular categories?
We'll go with that one. We'll go with that one.
So what'd you pick? Between 1984 and 2012, the Jeopardy category before and after was used 547 times, beating out science, literature, and potpourri. We apologize for that temporal turbulence. You may now put your brain back in the upright position.
Well, good. Good. I'm putting it back up in the upright position.
It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Spoiler alert, they die. I'm gonna give you some killer plot points. Good luck.
Well, I lost some points there. I lost some points. Runner Nooch Dog Guy. What's Lucky Logan Lucky? Who's Sean B? That would be a weird King of Queens episode. I mean, crap. I just told you guys the answer. My bad. That was on me. That last question gave you free 3,000. You don't know that they died. We don't know that they don't. Do we? Final scores. 37 in a row. Kobe Dolphin and GingerTiki with the win. Well done,
Nice work,
everyone.
Player
Good.
One. The sweet smell
Yes.
of victory. Wait, that's just the brownie I left in my pocket. Oh man, have I got a date with a pocket brownie.
Enjoy
Well
this
done, everyone.
exclusive behind-the-scenes content
That for
from
blank.
You Don't Know Jack.
That for
Hi,
blank.
I'm JC, and I'm responsible for the before and after question in the game you just played.
All right, guys, welcome to the broadcast. What was this? The one that it was? Sorry about that, TikTok. They decided they changed it to where we could only stream vertically. Apparently, I still had a scene switch enabled. So, my bad. So, chat, what do y'all want to play? For my people who just played with us, what Jackbox game do you want to play? You want to play some You Don't Know Jack? Do you want to play some Trivia Murder Party? Do you want to play any of the other Jackbox games? Because we got multiple. I got Jackbox 1 through 8. 1 through 8 is the Jackbox games that I currently own. So yeah, which one do you want to watch? Which one do you
Binge
want to
Pipes
play?
menu
I mean,
screen. The gold standard of
or do y'all not want to play anything? Before we do that, we're gonna have the Tikis tell us the story about. We're gonna have the Tikis tell us the story about Florida Man, because Florida Man, you know. It is what it is. Welcome to the broadcast, y'all. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the chaos. I'm the Ginger. This is my amazing hat that I got at the Disney Character Warehouse. It's one of those things. If you're in Orlando and you are traveling and you have never been, go check it out at least once. We went twice. It was great times because you never know what they're gonna have. So the Character Warehouse is a place where you can go and you can buy stuff that did not sell at parks or did not sell on the cruise ship. Even there's some cruise merchandise.
Hey, Kalo Kalo, did you hear about that Florida man story?
Darling, you know I love a good Florida man story. Spill the beans.
So this dude claims he was kidnapped by dolphins.
Dolphins? Honey, that's a new level of fabulous drama.
And they made him build an underwater city.
Sounds like he was just fishing for attention.
Or maybe a sneak peek into the construction chic fashion line.
I bet he used seaweed for vegan decor.
Absolutely, and let's not forget Beetroot Serenade.
Yes. So this happened in Fort Myers, Florida. A man was he was found sunburned and disoriented on Sanibel Island. Or Sanibel Causeway, claiming he was kidnapped by dolphins and forced to build an underwater city. Yeah. Yeah. It was a pod of 3. He was taken against his will by the pod 3 days ago. Supposed to work on what he called an underwater construction project. They approached him while he was swimming off the beach and escorted him to a site approximately 40 feet below the surface where he needed help build structures. Yeah, the project foreman was a dolphin by the name of Gerald. What's up, Jason? Good morning, sir. How you doing? We're checking up what's going on down in Florida right now, and this guy, yeah, eventually he was released because the dolphins were satisfied by his work. Gerald said they'll be back for phase 2 of the construction. What were the dolphins constructing? Yeah. Of course, the news tried to interview him, but the project foreman, Gerald, was unavailable for comment. Yeah. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. If no one's told you yesterday, you're amazing. I'm the Ginger. We're playing a little bit of GeoGuessr. No, we're not. We're playing Jackbox. But we just checked out what's going on with Florida Man today. That's right. We just checked out what's going on with Florida Man. Thank you all for being here. If no one's told you yet today, you're amazing. Welcome to the Tiki Hut. If you guys have never been here, well, this is your perfect time. So, chat, what Jackbox game would y'all like to play? Would y'all like to play some Murder Party? Would you like to play some what does the chat say? What games would y'all like to play? Encore, Ice Water, Trivia Murder Party, Ice Water. This is the original. This is not the original Jackbox. This is not the original Jackbox. What's Lice Water? Never done this before. Never done this one before.
And welcome to Lice Water, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. The more, the merrier.
That's right. Everybody can play. Everybody can play. So join us. The code is WZFE. Once it shows up. Once it shows up. Join the game. If y'all want to play some little Ice Water. Or you know, it's fine. It's fine. I can play by myself. That's one of the good things about this this game is not this game, but yeah. How y'all doing? Hopefully doing well. Hopefully hopefully you still have a home park that's a Six Flags park. For those that don't know, Six Flags just sold off some parks. How do y'all feel about that? I mean, so yesterday, Six Flags sold 7 parks. They did it just for the 6-7 meme. That's what they did it. That's what they did it. So the parks they sold off were Michigan's Adventure, Schlitterbahn, Galveston. Why did they not keep Schlitterbahn, Galveston? Whatever. Great Escape, La Ronde, St. Louis, Valley Fair, and Worlds of Fun. It was Worlds of Fun or St. Louis, the premier park in that list. I loved Great Escape. Great Escape was such a cool park. It was like a park that Six Flags said, no, we're not Six Flags anymore. It was like, it didn't have the Six Flags feel. It didn't have any of the Gotham stuff when I was there. It didn't have so like, definitely not Valley Fair. Based on new coasters, Worlds of Fun got a new one. Worlds of Fun is the best park in the new. Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting. So, but your multi-park pass will still work through 2026. So there's that. All right, guys. Who wants to play some Ice Water? It can't be just me playing. Just me playing. Hey, all you gotta do is go to jackbox.tv. The code is WZFE. Come and join. Super easy, super fun, and see what lies ahead. Really. What lies ahead? That was too easy. By the way, if you guys are on the clock app, hit that share button. Get more people in here. Share the broadcast. Say hi. We don't bite. Grayscape Valley Fair, Worlds of Fun, great additions to Enchanted Parks. Yeah, exactly. Because they don't own Frontier City. Six Flags doesn't own Frontier City. Frontier City and Darien Lake are actually owned by the company that Six Flags sold those other parks to. So, Frontier City, and I believe Darien Lake too. Yes. Darien Lake and Frontier City are already owned by the ERP properties. Managed by Six Flags. So they've already had a relationship with these groups. And they're like, yeah, we'll just sell these parks to you. So now they own Calypso Park in Ontario. They own Camel Beach Water Park in Tannersville, Pennsylvania. Frontier City, Hawaiian Falls Gardaland. That's in Hawaiian Falls Garland. Hawaiian Falls The Colony in The Colony, Texas. They own Magic Springs. They own Pacific Park out in Santa Monica. They own Rapids Water Park in Riviera Beach, Florida. They own Darien Lake. They already own the Hurricane Harbors. They own Six Flags Hurricane Harbor in Concord, Oklahoma City, Phoenix, and Splashtown. Hurricane Harbor Splashtown. They own Village Vacanis, Valcarrier, Village Vacanis Valkyr.
Listen up, Tiki gods. Join the Jackbox game with code WZFE.
WZFE sounds like the latest fabulous dance move.
Whoa, dudes, WZFE sounds like a secret vegan society.
Maho, it's not vegan, it's just a game code.
They own Wet n Wild Hawaii and Wild Waves Theme Park that's closing this year in Washington. They also own La Ronde, Michigan's Adventure, or they're going to be, and then they're going to add those two. They also own Entertainment Centrum, New Rock City, Ninkasi Brewing Company, and Top Golf. They own Top Golf. 36 locations. They own 36 of the Top Golf locations. Not all of them, or just 36. They also own ski resorts. They own Alpine Valley. They own Alaska, Boston Mills Brandywine Ski Resort, Camelback Mountain, Hunter Mountain, Jack Frost, Big Boulder Mountain, Mad River Mountain, Mount Snow, they own North Star, Northern California, and a Village Vacanis Valkyr. Let me see about this. Is this the one that has the weird rides? Is this the one that has the weird rides in Italy? I mean, not in Italy. Let me see if I can find it in English. There was there's an ice hotel. They own an ice hotel. That's kind of cool. They own a water park. Is this the one that has the roller, like the alpine slides? All right, we're just gonna exit. We're just gonna exit the. If y'all want to join us, we're gonna play some ice water. If anybody would like to join us, if y'all want to join us with some ice water, y'all welcome to. I zoomed too quickly. I zoomed too quickly. Where is it? And now my computer's freaking out. Imagine, right? Like, I can't do this, Jim. Sorry, I can't do this, Jim. It is pay. That's not that. They also own the City Museum and the Titanic Museums. So there you go. Hey, what's up, Nate? Nakes. I know. Don't fail us. What's up? Welcome to the
Nikes
broadcast.
rocks, darling. Welcome to the GingerTiki family. Your follow has added a splash of fabulous to our tropical tribe.
Banayexrux. Another curious wanderer joins the chaos. Try not to get too mesmerized by the madness with an extra side of sarcasm.
Hey, Nax Rock, thanks for tuning in, dude. Just remember, GingerTiki pairs well with a vegan smoothie. Catch the vibe, man.
But I mean, I guess a vegan smoothie is just a fruit smoothie, so there's that. What's up, guys? We're about to play some ice water. If anybody wants to see, if they're gonna be lying, we're also talking about the change, the ERP properties purchasing your Six Flags, some of the Six Flags and Cedar Fair parks. So there's that. So yeah, I was looking to see if this is the one that has the coasters up in. No, that is a zoo. That one. That one. Never mind. Good fishing in Quebec. No. That what it was? Yeah. Y'all ever watched Letterkenny? If not, you should. Letterkenny's awesome. I'll get this game started and y'all can join us in the audience. We'll see if there's an audience. It's the first time I played it. If it sucks, I won't be playing it again. That's how it's going to work. So, if you guys are trying to hit Michigan Adventure, Schlitterbahn, Six Great Escape, Six Flags St. Louis, Valley Fair, Worlds of Fun with your Six Flags pass, do it now. Do it now before they are no longer. I'm going to get this game started. The code is WZFE to get this started.
All right, then.
Here we go.
Before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's play.
Anybody can join. All right.
You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories.
Teeth.
Sharks poop out their old teeth. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie.
It was a lie. They do not poop out their own teeth.
The creator of 2.5 Men wrote a CSI episode titled 2.5 Deaths.
I'm going to guess that. Involves it as a sitcom actress.
Pizza in Ohio cannot have cheese produced outside of Ohio.
Pizza in Ohio cannot produce. I don't think that's true. Okay, good. That would be weird.
Purdue appointed a turkey CEO for a day.
The chicken company? The chicken company?
Richard Nixon used poker winnings to fund his first campaign for Congress.
He did? Oh! Well, chat knew that one.
Tom Hanks' name was credited 63 times in the Polar Express.
A lot of time.
95% of avocados grown in California descend from a tree planted by a mailman in 1926.
Yeah, it was. It was true. Who saw that one?
And here's your score at the end of round 1.
Well, I'm not going to answer. I'm going to let Chad answer. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do. If y'all want to join us, you're welcome to.
Here are your next 7 fact categories.
I'm not going to answer until y'all tell me what the answer is. WZFE is the code. All right.
Parts of Titanic were filmed aboard a Carnival cruise ship.
All right, chat. We're parts of Titanic filled on a Carnival cruise ship. That says true. It was a lie.
Shakespeare wrote over a dozen sonnets to his beloved horse Lorenzo.
Shakespeare wrote a dozen sonnets to his horse Lorenzo. It wasn't. Well done, chat. Well done. All right, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell hot sauces were really good at cleaning pennies.
Is Taco Bell hot sauce good at cleaning pennies? That says true. We will go true. It was. It was. Well done. All you need to do is sit. Well, you're gonna have multiple packets.
General Mills created a cereal meant to be eaten with a fork.
Did General Mills create cereal meant to be eaten with a fork? That says no. It was not. It was not.
In competitive rowing, the person saying stroke is called a mouther.
In competitive rowing. You guys know your competitive rowing. That says false. What is it called? It's called something.
Bhutan is the first country to outlaw the sale of tobacco.
Is Bhutan the first country to outlaw the sale of tobacco? That says false. It was true. Tobacco sales can give you prison
the brain
time.
is the fattiest organ in the human body.
Brain's the fattiest organ in the human body. No, I've heard it before. I'm going to go no. I'm thinking no as well. It was. So.
Kalo Kalo, your fabulous ideas tire me. Let's focus, please.
Oh dear, where's the excitement in your life? Lighten up.
Did you hear that, fathead?
Here is your score.
All the fat's in our brains. You can't lose all your fat because then you lose your brain.
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category.
That's why
that
being
category
fluffy
is
good.
Oscar winners.
That's why
Do
being
you know
fluffy is
which
good.
of these movies really won Oscars and which ones we're just lying about? Taxi Driver.
Did Taxi Driver win an Oscar? Yeah. Did Taxi Driver win an Oscar? I've never even heard of Taxi Driver. It did not.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Did Mrs. Doubtfire win an Oscar? Really don't know my Oscars. No. Okay. Oh, it did. It did. Sorry, I quickly. It was true. Sorry.
Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace.
Did Phantom Menace win an Oscar? This was before Disney took over the franchise. Ruined it. Did. That says it did. Wait till the end to make sure everybody gets the opportunity. Okay. It did not.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Did Harry and the Hendersons play or win? Yeah, no, it didn't. It didn't. I mean, Jar Jar, you think Jar Jar would actually win an Oscar? Harry and the Hendersons. Well, Harry and the Hendersons did, but Star Wars. I mean, Jar Jar was the reason we have. Jar Jar was evil. Jar Jar was evil. Straight up. Jar Jar is a Sith. That is my 100% belief. My 100% belief that Jar Jar was a Sith. It's Citizen Kane. Oh, yes. It did. Well done. Yeah, he is. 100%. He's the reason we have the clones.
Norbit.
He's the reason we have the clones. I mean, he convinced them to order the clones. 100% Sith. The fact that they didn't continue that arc was dumb. Like what's the point? I mean, that makes sense. It did not. What was Norbit? I know the name of it.
The Shining.
The Shining win an Oscar. Did The Shining win an Oscar? I've never seen The Shining. Never seen The Shining. I don't like horror movies. Horror. Let me go, yes. Did not. I need to watch it. Okay. Well, maybe winner was the chat. The chat was the winner. I was not.
Final score.
It just says GingerTiki because the name is me, but the chat, we got 17. We'll play a new game. Would y'all like to play? Would y'all like to play? Good. We'll play another one. It was a lot of fun. I loved it. That was great. So what was... Is that the movie with in the hotel? Oh, it's all good. Thank you for coming through. Have an amazing day, Mama. Love, enjoy. Don't go too crazy with your parents in town, because I know how that can be. Yeah, that was the movie that they swapped for Monty Python and the Search for Holy Grail in the book, in the movie the absolute abomination of the absolute abomination of a book to movie that was Ready Player One. Loved Ready Player One. The book was that was my gateway drug to the lit RPG subgenre of books.
3,000 taps. My fabulous Tiki dance is in full force.
Well, someone called the Tiki ambulance. Kalo Kalo's ego is about to explode.
Thank you for tapping my face. Yeah. So they had to. So in the book, they had to do lines from. They had to recreate Monty Python's Search for the Holy Grail. Sorry, spoilers. And again, the movie and the book are completely different. Amazing. One of my favorite movies of books of all time. And it's the audiobook's freaking amazing too. It's read by what's his name? It's read by oh my goodness, what's his name? Guy, the Star Trek guy that does a lot of stuff. Will Wheaton. The book is narrated by Will Wheaton. Absolutely phenomenal. If you like 80s, if you like 80s, it is a love letter to the 80s. They do so much amazing stuff. Like one of the boss fights was them playing Joust with a skeleton. And then another one, let's just say that Guitar Hero was involved. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm not spoiling it for you, everyone. But yeah, amazing book. And then Spielberg gets it. And it's like, here's a movie about a quest. And that's all we're doing from the book. Ask me how I really feel. It's not that I haven't tried to watch it multiple times. I have. I've tried to watch it multiple times. It just didn't work. It's like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I saw it 3 times the opening week, on IMAX, in 3D, and then in regular theater, thinking that it would get better. Because it was like, they're like, the book was so freaking good, and then that happened. And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna take the concept of the book, and that's all we're gonna take out of it. What's the point of having it? Call it something else. We're gonna have the characters. We're gonna have the name of the book. We're gonna have the characters, and that's all we're gonna keep. Dumb if you ask me. All right, y'all. We're gonna play with the chat.
It's time for another game of Lie Swatter.
We'll do another round of Lie Swatter.
You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories.
Y'all know you're Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe's ashes were scattered over the Bermuda Triangle.
Is that true or false? Press 1 for true, 2 for false. That'll make it easy. It's true. It's true. Like, yes, got it in time. What was the name of the
Lady Gaga had a hemp wig confiscated at JFK International Airport.
That one's so close. What was the movie I was thinking of? I was thinking of I'm gonna go with true. It was a lie. It was so specific that it was wrong.
Bowling balls were originally made out of wood.
Were bowling balls made out of wood originally? I'm gonna answer that. It was. Bowling balls were made out of wood. Changed to rubber in the early 1900s.
During the Depression, wedding cakes were replaced by marriage wafers.
In the Depression, wedding cakes were replaced by marriage wafers. Possible. It was not.
Hot pink is the most popular selling duct tape color.
Hot pink is the most popular selling duct tape cover. Well, this is definitely. If you think it is, press 1. If you think it's not, press 2. Silver. Silver's the best.
Mr. Rogers recorded an audio version of the Aeneid entirely in Latin.
Mr. Rogers recorded the Aeneid entirely in Latin. What is the Aeneid? He did not.
Bela Lugosi was buried wearing a Dracula cape.
Bela Lugosi was buried wearing a Dracula cape. Some of these are so specific. You're like, it's really hard to do a no. That person, the guy that played in the Dracula film,
And
was
your
buried
score at the end of round
in
1.
his. Interesting.
Here are your next 7 fact categories.
All right, Denmark. Y'all know your Denmark?
When a Dane buys a new car, he throws a fish at his neighbor.
When a Dane buys his car, he throws a fish at his neighbor. I don't know if I would want to be a Dane if that was the case. Okay, good. Okay, good. That would not have been good.
Brad Pitt has a wooden toe.
Brad Pitt has a wooden toe? Like, if you think he does, press 1. If you don't think he doesn't, press 2. I voted.
Under their fur, all polar bears are black.
I know this one. Y'all think under the fur all polar bears are black? If you don't, then you're wrong. It is true.
More Americans die of otter attacks than shark attacks each year.
Do more Americans die of otter attacks than shark attacks? And did you pay $400 to do that?
About 26 people die in elevators in the U.S. each year.
26 people die on elevators. Y'all say that's true or not? I'll say that's true or not. Yes, really, apparently. Usually happens while they're going down.
Russian money cannot be destroyed.
Russian money cannot be destroyed. Russia, money destroys you. It was not.
There are pigeons in South Africa that can grow to be 7 feet tall.
Pigeons in South Africa that can grow 7 feet tall. Question is, can they carry a coconut? That's the important question. 7 feet. No, there wasn't. There is not.
Here is your score.
A African pigeon that grows to that much. All right, round 3.
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Oscar winners.
Really?
Do you know which of these movies really won Oscars?
Really?
And which ones we're just lying about? Norbit.
Norbit did not. This was the same freaking question, man. Did they not have the ability to have multiple questions? This is going to give me the same answers. We're going to get every...
Harry and the Hendersons.
Question is, were you guys paying attention? You guys paying attention? Attention deficit Ushiny. It is going to be the same movie. It's going to be the same movies. Well, chat, you'd be wrong. Because it did win. I was paying attention. One for best makeup.
Taxi Driver.
Did Taxi Driver win a Oscar? That's the question. Did Taxi Driver win an Oscar? You forget to? It was a lie. It did not.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire. Did Mrs. Doubtfire win an Oscar? We literally just did this. Y'all. It did. The best makeup.
The Shining.
Did The Shining win?
4,000 hits, just what we needed, more rhythm and headaches.
Darling, I'm feeling the rhythm and a fabulously fashionable headache.
Well done, chat. Well done, chat.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane win one. Don't remember this one. Don't remember this one. I don't know. I'm going to go with no. It did. It won one for original screenplay.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace. Back before Disney got it. This was the question. This was the question. Nope. Nope. All right, chat. How did we do? How did we do? Did we get better score than last time? Did we get a better score than last round?
Here's your final score.
We did. We doubled our numbers. Let's go. Freaking go. Let's freaking go. Sorry, we doubled our numbers. Well done. Well done. I hate to do this, guys, though, but I gotta do this thing called work. Boo, hiss, yuck. I know I'd much rather hang out and play games with you guys, but unfortunately I gotta do this thing. So I will see y'all later. Have an absolutely amazing day, and if I don't see you, if I don't see y'all, have a great weekend. We will be back Monday for some Pal World. We'll be back Monday for some Pal World, and I will see y'all later. Okay? Stay out of too much trouble. Bye, y'all.